Quick word on Cat A and Cat B works. They keep creeping in now. I see them in a lot of leases where the tenant is going to do Cat A works for the landlord. Cat A are landlords work, Category B are tenants fit out. Where a tenant does Category A works for the landlord, and it's becoming increasingly common, and if you review, you'll never rarely see it in the lease, but it'll generally pop up in the agreement for lease. There are VAT and RCT issues to be considered by both landlord and tenant. In effect, the tenant becomes a principal because the tenant is going to subcontract those Cat A works out. So if the landlord is a principal, there can be withholding issues. The tenant can find themselves in the very unlikely space of being a principal contractor and a subcontractor. Another problem area I've seen come up is where there's been a rent-free period in consideration of Cat A works. So in actual fact, that's not a rent-free period. There are cross supplies for consideration other than money. The rent-free period, in return, it's not rent-free. The Cat A works are the rent. The Cat A works, the consideration is occupancy without paying rent. That kicks in market value rules on both sides. It also kicks in, well, if there is RCT to be withheld, there is no money to withhold it from, and it can create difficulties in that space.